Do you remember the smell of your grandmother's kitchen on a Sunday afternoon? Maybe it was the sound of the percolator brewing coffee, the clinking of dishes being set on the table, or the warm, sweet aroma of something bubbling in the oven. Food in America has always been more than just nourishment. It's been memory. It's been the laughter of cousins running through the house, the quiet hum of the radio, and the comfort of knowing that dessert was waiting after dinner. But here's the thing. Not all of those desserts made it into the future with us. Some of them stayed tucked away in old Betty Crocker cookbooks, hidden in recipe cards, scribbled in fading ink, or passed by word of mouth until they simply disappeared. What if I told you that with just one bite, we could travel back to the 1940s, the 1950s, or even the 1970s, and relive those forgotten flavors? Well, today, we're doing just that. Welcome back to the America We Forget, where we revive history's cookbooks, honor the dishes our families cherished, and celebrate food as a storyteller. Today's video, 10 old Betty Crocker desserts nobody makes anymore. Quick question, did your family have that classic red Betty Crocker cookbook? The one with the tabs, flour fingerprints, and chocolate smudges? If you remember it, drop a comment. I'd love to hear what recipes filled your childhood. And if you're new here, hit subscribe and join our growing community. Each week, we share forgotten foods and the stories that keep them alive. Let's dive into the sweetness of the past. Number 1. Brown sugar dumplings. The dessert that didn't need a celebration. Brown sugar dumplings were simple, rustic, made with pantry staples and a whole lot of heart. Flour, baking powder, milk, dropped into a bubbling syrup of brown sugar, butter, and water. Baked until golden, soft, and soaked in caramel goodness. This was the just because dessert. The one your grandma made on a rainy Tuesday when she had a little extra time and wanted to make you smile. The smell of brown sugar and butter filled the house like a hug. No frosting, no garnish, just warmth. Do you remember this one? Did your family add cinnamon? Serve it with whipped cream or just plain? Drop your memories in the comments. Let's build a recipe box together. Number 2. Oatmeal pie. The poor man's pecan. Oatmeal pie was born from necessity, when pecans were too expensive, but dessert was non-negotiable. It had the same gooey, rich texture as pecan pie, but used oats instead. Sweet, chewy, and surprisingly elegant. Imagine walking into a kitchen in 1943. The war was on. Rationing was real. But dessert still made it to the table, thanks to ingenuity and oats. Betty Crocker printed versions of this pie in her wartime cookbooks. It was a favorite at church potlucks and family reunions. Did your family make this one? Was it a holiday staple or a weeknight treat? Let us know below. Number 3. Self-saucing butterscotch pudding cake, the magic bake. This dessert was pure kitchen magic. You'd mix a simple batter, pour boiling water over it, and bake. And somehow, like a miracle, the cake would rise to the top, and a rich butterscotch sauce would form underneath. It was warm, gooey, and perfect with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Betty Crocker loved this kind of magic dessert, the kind that made kids gasp and adults smile. Do you remember the first time you saw it come out of the oven? Did your mom or grandma call it pudding cake or saucy cake? Either way, it was unforgettable. Number 4. Potato candy. The sweet treat that didn't make sense until you tasted it. Yes, mashed potatoes in candy. One boiled potato, mashed and mixed with powdered sugar until it turned into a dough. Spread with peanut butter, rolled up like a jelly roll, and sliced into pinwheels. No baking, no chilling, just sugar, starch, and love. This was depression-era brilliance, turning scraps into sweetness. Did your family make it with crunchy peanut butter or smooth, Some added vanilla. Others swore by a pinch of salt. It was the kind of dessert that didn't need a holiday, just a quiet afternoon and a little leftover potato. Number 5. Carrot fudge, the vegetable that became candy. Carrot fudge was one of those desserts that made you do a double take. Grated carrots, cooked down with sugar and butter until they transformed into a rich, chewy treat. It was sweet, earthy, and surprisingly addictive. Betty Crocker included it in her vegetable desserts section, a nod to wartime rationing and creative cooking. Did your family ever sneak vegetables into dessert? Was carrot fudge a regular or a rare treat? Let us know, and be honest. Did you love it, or just pretend to? Number 6. Prune Whip, the cloud of sweetness. Prune Whip was light, airy, and elegant. Whipped egg whites folded into sweetened prune puree, served chilled. Often with a dollop of cream, it was the kind of dessert you'd find at a ladies' luncheon or a church gathering. Betty Crocker loved it for its simplicity and nutrition. Prunes were packed with fiber, and the whip felt fancy. Did your grandma serve this in little glass dishes? Was it topped with nuts or left plain? Drop your prune whip memories below. We know you've got them. Number 7. Tomato soup cake, the pantry surprise. This one always raised eyebrows. Tomato soup in cake. But it worked. The soup added moisture and richness. And the spices, cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, turned it into a warm, comforting dessert. It was often topped with cream cheese, frosting, and served at birthdays or bake sales. Betty Crocker printed it proudly, a testament to pantry creativity. Did your family make this one? Did you know it had tomato soup in it? Or was that the secret? Let us know, and would you try it today? Number 8. Vinegar Pie, the tangy treat that surprised everyone. Vinegar Pie was a pioneer dessert. Born from scarcity, no lemons. No problem. Vinegar gave the filling its temps. Balanced by sugar and butter, it was silky, sweet, and surprisingly refreshing. Betty Crocker included it in her heritage recipes, honoring the resourcefulness of early American cooks. Did your family make this one? Was it passed down or discovered in a cookbook? Share your vinegar pie stories. We're listening. Number 9. Water pie, the dessert that proved anything's possible. Water pie was the ultimate Depression-era dessert, literally made with water, sugar, flour, and butter baked into a custard-like miracle. It was proof that dessert didn't need abundance, just belief. Betty Crocker printed it during the toughest times, reminding families that sweetness could still be found. Did your family make water pie? Was it a last resort or a beloved tradition? Tell us below, and would you make it today? Number 10. Mayonnaise chocolate cake, the moist miracle. This one sounds strange. Until you taste it, mayonnaise replaces eggs and oil, making the cake incredibly moist and rich. It was a favorite in the 1950s and 60s, especially for birthday parties. Betty Crocker embraced it fully, printing it in multiple editions. Did your family make this one? Did you know it had mayo in it, or was that the secret? Drop your memories and your verdict in the comments. Preserving the sweetness, these desserts may not be in the latest cookbooks. They may not show up on trendy food blogs or restaurant menus, but they live on, in memory, in tradition, and in the hearts of those who remember. This is why we do what we do here at the America We Forget. Because food isn't just about flavor, it's about feeling. It's about remembering who we are, where we came from, and the hands that fed us.